Host on camera. Energetic. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we've got a fascinating contrast. The razor-sharp 2025 Toyota GT Super, a track-focused halo car, versus the ultra-luxurious, quietly powerful 2026 Toyota Century sedan in rich brown. Two sides of Toyota's soul, performance versus craftsmanship. Let's dive into the exterior design, color choices, and the details that make each one unmistakable. Host voiceover with alternating B-roll. First impression. The GT Super shouts performance. Low, wide stance, aggressive fender vents, and a purposeful aero package. Front splitter, deep side skirts, and a towering rear wing. Every line is functional. Air in, air out, downforce where it counts. It's sculpted like a race car you can still register for the street. The Century, by contrast, whispers. It's long, dignified, and impeccably proportioned, a modern expression of classic Japanese limousine design. The brown paint gives it warmth and presence. No flashy creases, just balanced surfaces, a commanding grille, and chrome details used sparingly and with great taste. The GT Super is about kinetic energy, the Century is about calm authority. Host voiceover. The GT Super's front end is dominated by a wide intake layout and sharp LED matrix headlights that sit low and aggressive, framed by carbon fiber canards. The bumper is a functional element, designed to channel air to brakes and coolers. Look for exposed tow hooks and race-style vents. The Century's face is more traditional, a vertical, jewel-like grille with a subtle Toyota crest and slim multi-element LED headlights. The lighting signature is refined. Daytime running lamps integrated into elegant surrounds, projecting a calm, dignified presence at night rather than a flashy stare. Host on camera. From the side, the GT Super is a study in flared arches and purposeful geometry. The wheel wells are filled with large forged wheels wrapped in low-profile performance rubber. Suspension is visibly lower. Side skirts funnel air. The greenhouse is compact, putting emphasis on the car's muscular haunches. The Century's silhouette is long and elegant. A long wheelbase, short overhangs, and subtle shoulder lines convey luxury. Wheels are large but match to the car's demeanor. Multi-spoke or polished alloys that emphasize smooth motion rather than aggression. The brown finish accentuates the volumes, highlights and shadows read more mature, almost like a tailored suit. Host voiceover. At the back, the GT Super is unapologetic. A pronounced diffuser, large twin exhaust outlets, and the big adjustable wing producing real downforce. Taillights are slim, performance-oriented, and there's often a race-spec roll cage or visible tow points on track-prepped versions. The Century's rear is composed and restrained. Elegant tie yumps, a clean bumper with subtle exhaust ports tucked away, and a bootlet designed to open with privacy and poise. The finish in brown keeps the rear visually cohesive. A touch of chrome trim and a graceful crease across the trunk give it understated character. Host on camera. Close-ups. Details sell the intent of a car. The GT Super uses exposed carbon fiber, matte-painted aero pieces, and race-inspired vents. Even the paint options are geared toward performance. High-contrast two-tone combos, matte or gloss race colors, and decals that highlight vents and flares. The Century leans into handcrafted finishes. The brown exterior often pairs with warm wood trim inside, and the paint is typically layered for depth, metallic mica or pearlescent formulations that look richer under light. Chrome is used like punctuation, not decoration. Small details like flush-fit door handles, hidden rain gutters, and seamless panel gaps emphasize refinement. Host voiceover. Color palettes tell different stories. The GT Super's options usually include bold performance shades, bright reds, deep blacks, arctic whites, and track-oriented liveries. Accent stripes, contrast roofs, and matte finishes are common. Now, the 2026 Century in brown. This isn't just brown paint, it's a character choice. Brown gives the Century a vintage modern aura. Think deep chestnut, cocoa metallic, or subtle bronze mica. Against sunlight, the finish can read warm and luxurious. Under neon, it becomes serious and formal. Brown pairs beautifully with cream or tan interiors and wood trim, reinforcing that classic luxury limousine identity. It's a color that ages gracefully and suits an owner who prefers presence without flash. Host on camera. Beyond looks, both cars show Toyota's attention to purpose. The GT Super includes vents oriented to cool brakes, exposed ducts for intercoolers, and track-bred geometry that enhances driver feedback. The Century focuses on ingress and egress, quietness, and long-distance composure, sound deadening, refined mirrors for low-wind noise, and finishes that withstand years of use. If you want excitement and an immediate visceral connection, the GT Super delivers. If you want to be driven in quiet, composed luxury, the brown Century does that with style. Host on camera, smiling. Which side of Toyota are you? Raw track weapon or serene luxury cruiser in brown? Drop a comment below, hit like if you enjoyed this exterior deep dive, and subscribe for more detailed car breakdowns. If you want a separate video just on the Century's interior materials or a full track review of the GT Super, tell me which in the comments. See you next time.